Hey everyone, welcome back to Judo Highlights. So, Tokyo Grand Slam has wrapped up and finished, and that's the last tournament of the year. So we're moving into 2025, and I thought, well, who's going to be some big names? Who's really going to benefit from their results at the Tokyo Grand Slam? And who are we going to see more of in 2025? So, I picked 5 guys. I think their stock has really improved, and we're going to see more of them in 2025. Now the first one, Nakamura. Nakamura, he ended up against Nagayama in the gold medal contest. And this was a really great showing by Nakamura. I'm going to show a lot of highlights from the gold medal contest here. And a lot of it is Nakamura attacking Nagayama on the feet. Now if you didn't know, Nakamura, he's known for his newaza. But here he is with a beautiful Soresuri Komigoshi. And he really just showed that his tachiwaza is next level as well. Going toe-to-toe and even, one-upping Nagayama. Look at this beautiful entry into a seoinage. Tomoinage attempt here. So there are a lot of guys at under 60. Fukuda, for example. And Nagayama, he's going to be in the mix for sure. He's really going to want to go to LA. But I think Nakamura Taiki, he's got age on his side. And now he's definitely shown it at the highest level and taken out the highest level guys. Now look at this, this is into golden score, and the relentless pace that Nakamura put on Nagayama, just really attacking all the time, looking for an attack every second. And you can see by the scoreboard, 2 shidos to Nagayama, 0 to Nakamura. And the greatest thing about this is he really did beat Nagayama at his own game. Now this is the final interaction, no score here, but that was enough to give Nagayama the 3rd shido. Now the next person who I think is a big winner from the Tokyo Grand Slam is Tanaka Ryuga at under 73. Now he's really just throwing everyone, very strong, very technical judo from him. He does a lot of just unique, interesting stuff. Just little things like this, feeding the cross grip hand and attacking the kochi at the same time. He also plays the shido game really well. Look at this, breaking the grip off, pulling down on the tricep. Little step in the middle to get Uchimura moving and off balance. And then a shido did come after this for Uchimura. He's really good at finding the throw too. He's definitely got some setups that he likes to practice, and I'll show you one in a second. But this is just being aware, flowing in the moment, and finding something. And here's one of these setups that I mentioned. This is probably my favorite ippon of the tournament. Watch what he does to flick the hand out of the way as he goes in for his seoinage. Right here. And then the strength to finish the throw like that. Unbelievable. So at under 73, I mean, there's Hashimoto. I think he's on his way out. And then there's Ishihara as well. Now Ishihara, I think very highly of him at under 73. I thought he could be the next big thing. But Tanaka really took it to him. You can see him just constantly attacking here. Looking for that seoinage. So under 73 for Japan, I definitely think it's between these two guys, but Tanaka, I think he's probably going to be out a lot. They're probably going to look at him as a potential replacement for Hashimoto as the #1 guy. Him and Ishihara for sure, but I think Ishihara is definitely at number 2 at the moment. Now next up at 81, Fujiwara, and we hadn't seen him for quite some time, and then he came out of nowhere and won the Kodokan Cup. So I'm not sure what he's been doing. I guess he's been just kind of taking a bit of time off, kind of resetting a little bit. So he's still very young. And then Nagase, who knows what he's going to do for LA, but Nagase definitely getting up there in the years. And so of course, Fujiwara, he took gold at 81 and just had a really dominant performance. His kumikata is absolutely amazing. I mean, Albazov, he's the kind of guy who causes problems for all sorts of people. Grigolashvili, for example. And even in the newaza, Albazov, very good on the newaza. Fujiwara defended that perfectly. So really showing his experience here. And then, of course, to get the throw as well, someone like Albazov is really hard to throw. And he gets him here for ippon. And it wasn't just in the final. He had a lot of throws throughout the day. So I think Japan, looking at 81, I mean, they can't deny Fujiwara right now. Wins the Kodokan Cup, wins the Tokyo Grand Slam. At under 81s, I think, I mean, it's got to be him. There was one other guy, Oino, and he's kind of in a similar position to Ishihara. Just recently kind of came onto the scene. But Fujiwara, he actually ended up fighting against Oino, and it was a really dominant performance. I was just really surprised how Fujiwara got this top grip really easily. And now have a look at this. He's not looking for an attack. Or at least I don't think so. He's looking for a Shido. And Oino does get a Shido after this for defensive posture. So Oino, he's close, but I think Fujiwara, what he's done recently and his past accomplishments, he's definitely going to be up there for number 1, just behind Nagase for Japan. Now at under 100s we had Kanikovskiy, and I really hope I have pronounced his name correctly this time. Kanikovskiy. And at under 100s, I mean, if you have a look at his record on Judo Base, it's absolutely incredible. Since 2021, he's had a lot of contests, 50, and he's only lost 4 times. And the people that he's lost to, Toroboyev, Kotsoev, Solomonidze, and Ardamian, and those guys are all very, very good judoka. He's also got a number of wins against Japanese judoka. He's beaten Arai twice, and I think for Japan, Arai, I mean, he's going to be the number 1 guy at under 100s at the moment. But Kanikovskiy taking him out twice, and then the latest time, this time here at the Tokyo Grand Slam, have a look at this big, massive uranage. And I gotta say, this ippon, this might be one of the best ippons of the year, 2024. I mean, the level of competition, the height, I mean, it's absolutely insane. Perfect throw. And of course went through and took gold at the Tokyo Grand Slam. Listen to this. The thud as he goes against Pirelli's leg there. And this technique, a lot like Takeoka, using the elbow against the knee. Kanikovskiy is a very high-level judoka. Transitioning here into the newaza, gets a udagarami against Pirelli. And you got to remember, Kanikovskiy is only 23 years of age. Incredible stuff. And now, lastly, at plus 100s, I got to say Nakano. I mean, this is a big moment here, taking out Toroboyev. The last time Toroboyev and Nakano went up against each other, I mean, Toroboyev threw him into the mat. And so Nakano, I mean, Saito's not in the picture at the moment. He's coming back from injury. And then in the final, he takes out Ota. So, I mean, this is my suspicion, but I just have a little inkling that Nakano is going to go to the Olympics in LA, not Saito. His win rate is just undeniable, much better than Saito's at the moment. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.